if it's your body versus cancer, your body is the empire.
Yeah.
And cancer is the resistance.
Yeah.
So
if you come back to that,
It's not that empire is bad. Empire is just kind of the
opposing force.
What
is your opposing
it's
force?
Not the opposing. I wouldn't say it's the opposing force. It's like the pre-existing dominant structure that whatever already exists.
It already exists because you're in a trinary state of being. You're creating the structure.
Yeah. I'm just trying to say empire does not equal bad guy. A lot of times the bad guy may be the empire, but the empire is not necessarily the bad guy. In the same way that the resistance, which sounds like it's a good thing, fighting the empire, isn't necessarily remove the moral judgment of good and bad, right and wrong from empire, victim, and resistance.
Yeah, sure.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but we usually don't.
We usually don't. We almost never view ourselves as the empire.
How you remove the moral judgment is you ascend the triangulation and you see this as a narrative of you, of me, of, our state, our country, our continent, our planet Earth, and then, other planets and other species, humanoid species. Right. This is the nature of self-discovery. And this is the blueprint in which we function in order to be stuck in the very immersive experience that is, let's say, Earth. And so the ascension, where you stop judging it, where you stop approaching it from the binary standpoint, is you see it for what it is. You see it as the narrative that you have come here that is your blueprint, your personal choice into a blueprint of how you will function as a human being on Earth. And then thus, all the choices that you're making, if you are stuck in this trinary, flow, would be out of these centers. And so awareness then, or knowledge of this, which is why we're having this discussion, is then allows you to go, wait, if I'm having a situation, and let's say it's usually, if a good situation, you almost don't think about it. But if it's a bad situation, you go, wait, if I'm having a situation, am I playing a role? Am I playing a role? And then look within yourself and figure out, wait, what am I deeming myself as? Am I the resistance here? Because usually we're the resistance. We feel like we're being victimized and usually we're resistant, right? That's usually the story of our life. But what we don't want to see ourselves as, we don't want to see ourselves as the bad guy who's victimizing someone else, and the other person action stores us is actually their version of resistance, right? So that's the nature. So when we understand that if everyone in this planet is playing this game, including you, then you can see everyone's actions simply through this narrative and through the story. And then if you see them like, oh, look, they probably feel like a victim and they're resisting because they're deeming me to be the bad guy. And I feel like the victim and I'm resisting because I'm deeming them to be the bad guy. But the only thing we're doing is stuck in this pattern that we will never leave and then continue to play this game infinitely.
Yeah.
Quite literally infinitely. Until we see through this trinary nature of things and then rise above it and go, what does it look like when I don't play this game?